It was like somebody hit me that God wanted us to know in the beginning He was there, He's eternal. And then He wanted us to know He's the creator. And I felt such a connection that He identifies Himself right away as an eternal creator. And as a creative person, it gave profound meaning to my life. I'm Sharon Lawrence. I'm married to Randy Williams, who also goes to Bel Air Church.
My mom she was an artist and she was a teacher. My mom was my very best friend. And really, I think the best way I could describe her is she was a dancing, singing, three-alarm fire.
Sharon had a great impact on people all over the world, on her children, her grandchildren, and me.
This is the Ishtar Gate. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. If you, I'm too excited. If you look, you can see this one right here. It's 5 different animals together. It's a scorpion and a bird, and I think it's a lion. I'm in a really odd place in that I'm not able to work. I've had pancreatic cancer, stage 4 metastasized. Now I was diagnosed almost 2 years ago. That Viktor Frankl book, it really dawned on me that these people in these concentration camps, when they gave up, they died. And so the people who didn't give up, who had some meaning to live for, whatever it might be, and they made it to the end, they lived. They were the ones who got out. And so I don't want to die 1 minute before God takes me. I feel good right now. I may not feel good at tomorrow or next week or whatever. I don't know what God has for me. I do not know what God has for me ahead. But I'm here to fight the battle, because when I lay down, then I've lost. That's what I've learned from all of this. And also, God is good all the time.
I actually asked my mom if I could be her caregiver, and I told her that it would be my honor. And you know, she was such a mom that she worried about the toll that it would take on me, and I told her, this is going to be the greatest accomplishment of my life. And it was.
No matter how sick you are, how difficult your life has been, if you just do everything you can to get back up. And sometimes that's really hard, and you have to go talk to somebody, whether it's a pastor or whomever, to just sort of rethink where you are because you've gotten so far down. But that these experiences don't have to submerge you. I used to tell that to my students, and they would say, well, how many times do I have to get up? And I go, one more time. It's always just one more time.
She was in the hospital bed here, and she turned to me, and it was like she used all of the energy, every bit of gumption that she had to form these 2 words, to leave me with this one thought. And she looked at me and she said, best friend. And I said, best friend. And she went, yeah. And then she rolled on her back and looked at the ceiling and went, yeah.
Because Sharon had taught sons and daughters of the immediate royal family and others, diplomats included. After I notified the dean of her university, starting at 2 in the morning, I got calls from the Mears family, from 7 general officers, as well as the ambassador and other diplomats. She named all of her paintings. This one she named I'm Listening. In this painting she named Do You Hear Me Talking? And this one, I Have Nothing Left to Say. Now this final painting, she hadn't finished it, nor had she titled it. So I'm going to title it, I Am Not Finished Speaking.
And I want to leave a legacy of love for the people that have been good to me and that I love, and a legacy of being kind to people, whether I know them or I just meet them on the street. But I think we leave how we treat people, and so I try to treat people well and love people.